Welcome back. The Supreme Court is all set to resume hearing of the Gyanvapi Mosque case at 3 p.m. today. On Thursday, the Apex Court stayed the hearing in the Varanasi court. The move came from the top court amid fears of the Muslim side that the Wazoo Khana, where a shivling was allegedly found, could be raised following the order by the Varanasi court to seal the area. Two survey reports were submitted in the Varanasi court, mentioned in fact an oval-shaped shivling-like structure in the Gyanvapi Mosque complex. Survey reports also reveal a conical structure under the mosque dome, 4 idols in crimson color, temple ruins and images of deities. The survey report submitted before the Varanasi court mentions a shivling of 2.5 feet in height. The report says the depth of the shivling is 63 centimeters and the base circumference is 4 feet. Meanwhile, the Allahabad High Court will resume hearing the case today, which was filed 31 years ago in 1991 in the District Court of Varanasi. The counsel appearing on behalf of the temple argued that the property in dispute was not a Waqf property and the provisions of the Waqf Act were not applicable here. My colleague Samarth Srivastava is now joining me live from Varanasi on this. Samarth broke exclusively the survey report, Vishal Singh's survey report here first on India Today. Samarth, what is the ground situation today in Varanasi at Gyanvapi? Because the Supreme Court will be hearing this matter at 3 p.m. and there are some apprehensions that the Muslim side is expected to express before the court today.
See, the ground situation seems tense out here. As you can see, jawans of UP police stationed outside this place as a large number of Muslim men arrived for the namaz despite the directions given by the Masjid committee. As I'll take you towards this particular lane from where these people were coming in as the heavy force is deployed at this area. This is that narrow lane which I'll try to show you. You can see the entire narrow lane is filled with the members of Muslim community who tried to come out for the namaz purposes, but as the Wazoo Sthal is sealed as per the directions of the local code, the entire area has been sealed. While you can see at this particular portion, a lot of members coming in for the namaz, but as mosque committee itself announced that the mosque is full and there will not be any entry by now, and that is why all of them who are coming in large numbers are now trying to go inside that particular area. So this is what I'm trying to show you out here. This is that particular lane where these people are going, because these are the residential areas. But behind me, you can see a large number. You can see behind me a large number of people, a large number of members of Muslim community who arrived for the namaz purposes, and that is why I'll try to speak to some of them. आप लोग यहाँ पर किस लिए आए थे आज? कुछ बताया गया था?
नमाज पढ़ने आए थे।
तो रोका गया है? रोका गया है?
अच्छा,
आप लोग को रोका गया है? भाई साहब, आप लोग को नमाज पढ़ने से रोका गया है क्या?
कि नहीं तो जाने दे रहे हैं।
नहीं जाने दे रहे। अंदर से तो अनाउंसमेंट हुई है कि ज्यादा लोग आज नहीं आ सकते हैं।
नहीं ऐसे अंदर भरा आगे जाने नहीं दे रहे हैं लोग।
तो अपनी अनाउंसमेंट हुआ था कि वज़ू स्थल सील हो गया तो आप लोग घर पे करें। इस पर कुछ कहेंगे आप?
नहीं।
So most of them are tight-lipped, as I just spoke to some of them. But what I can show you, a lot of people out here at this particular Madagin towards Gudolia lane. You are getting the visuals on India Today TV. What I am trying to show you, this is the Manikarnika Dwar, what my cameraman Sandeep is panning towards, and I am again moving towards that particular lane where these people are going inside, and these are the people who are entering inside this particular lane. And right behind me is a heavy deployment of Uttar Pradesh police, and left behind me and on the left side of mine you can see a lot of people of Muslim community gathering for the namaz, because it's around 12:45, the time of namaz is around 1 p.m. So a lot of public entering inside this particular lane, and police with these barricades on and these canes on, they are trying to ensure that law and order should be maintained. And that is why such barricades of Uttar Pradesh police and with the people in this particular wooden canes out here assembled, stationed here to proper care. You can see the CRPF jawans also entering inside the premises. These are the visuals on India Today TV. You can see the CRPF jawans also entering inside the premises. Though that can also be kind of a regular duty for regular duty purposes. But what is behind me right now is currently making things difficult for the city of Varanasi. There is a kind of tension outside because some Muslims are not satisfied with the decision of mosque community because they want to offer namaz inside the mosque. But as that particular wuzu sthal is sealed, they are unable. And behind me, you can see a lot of CRPF Jawans entering inside the premises to control the things, to maintain the things. They have got the bags with them. That can also be for the regular purposes. While the Jeeps and Scorpios of SUVs of Uttar Pradesh police, you can see entering inside to take a stock of the situation. Barricades are being removed from here. These are the exclusive images on India Today TV. The senior police officials, including CRPF, this SUV having around 3 to 4 CRPF officials with senior policemen, what we just showed you, and now with bulletproof jackets, you can see the Jawans of Uttar Pradesh police in bulletproof jackets have also arrived with helmets in their on their head because they have to maintain things. If something goes wrong, they have got helmet, they have got these types of bulletproof jackets, they have got these types of canes to ensure security. आप लोग हर चीज के लिए तैयार है? कोई चीज
सब कुछ तैयार।
क्या आदेश दिए गए हैं आप लोग को?
सारी सिक्योरिटी फिट रखना है।
आदेश क्या दिए गए हैं?
आदेश ये है कि कोई अंदर न जाने पाए।
कोई अंदर न जाने पाए। So they have been given the direction that nobody should be allowed inside the mosque for the wuzu purposes because that area has been sealed as per the orders of local code. But I can show the visuals out here right behind me, and at that particular lane, a lot of people of Muslim community have assembled at this particular lane. You can see there is no place for footfall or any movement inside this particular lane, but these visuals are telling a story that this issue is not going to stop, at least here, because it's Friday and it's the day of Namaz, and as per the directions of the mosque, not more than 20 persons will be allowed inside because that area wuzu sthal has been sealed. But despite that, a lot of people came in from this particular lane, from that Medagin crossing to that Gudoria Choraha for their namaz, and apart from UP police, people from mosque also are advising them to stay indoors, to do namaz inside their homes because that wuzu sthal has been sealed and they will not be able to wash their hands or legs before the namaz. But these visuals what cameraman Sandeep are showing you are clearly saying a lot of things out here. Tension has prevailed in this Gudolia crossing of Varanasi, which is usually known because shutters of some markets are all
लोग घरों से वजू बना के आ रहे हैं।
वैकल्पिक व्यवस्था की गई है, वैकल्पिक व्यवस्था वजू की गई है।
अभी मुझे पता नहीं है, लेकिन की गई है वैकल्पिक व्यवस्था प्रशासन ने की है। कंडाल में ड्रम में पानी रखवा दिया है ताकि दिक्कत ना हो। उसके बावजूद अपील ये की गई है कि आप घर से वजू बना के आवे, प्लीज 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 थोड़ा सा।
तो देखिए यहाँ पर ये जानकारी जो
So you heard over there, the Masjid committee is telling Namazis who are coming in today for the Jummah Namaz that they should in fact perform wuzu at their residences or any other alternative location because the wuzu khana inside Gyanvapi Mosque has been sealed off because that is an area of dispute. It is a court matter at the moment, and you can see the droves of Namazis who are coming in fact to offer namaz, but because they want to keep the numbers small today and restrict the numbers, many of them are not being able to enter the premises. Let's listen in to Hari Shankar Jain, father of Vishnu Jain, who is a lawyer of the Hindu side.
ज्ञानव्यापी मस्जिद के मामले में आज बहुत ही अहम और महत्वपूर्ण दिन है क्योंकि आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में 3 बजे इस मामले में सुनवाई होनी है। हिंदू और मुस्लिम पक्ष अपनी अपनी दलीलें आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने रखेंगे। इसी बीच हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए हिंदू पक्ष से मौजूद हैं हरि शंकर जी। हरि शंकर जी, आज हिंदू पक्ष की ओर से तमाम तरह की दलीलें पेश की जाएंगी। अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने वाराणसी कोर्ट पर भी सुनवाई से रोक लगा दी है। आज आप किस तरह की दलीलें कोर्ट में पेश करने वाले हैं?
नहीं, पहले मैं बता दूं कि कोई रोक ऐसा नहीं लगाई है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर कोर्ट में प्रोसीडिंग चल रही है और हमारी एप्लीकेशन में पेंडिंग है कि शिवलिंग के अगल बगल जो दीवार खड़ी है उसको हटाया जाए। तो कोर्ट ने कहा कि तब तक आप उसको प्रोसीड मत कीजिए। तो हमने अंडरटेकिंग दिया है कि जब तक मामला सुप्रीम कोर्ट में चल रहा है तो हम अभी लोअर कोर्ट में प्रोसीड नहीं करेंगे।
तो आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट में आप किन मुद्दों पर या फिर किन तथ्यों पर आज बात रखेंगे अपनी? देखिए, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में 274 पेज का जो कुछ बहुत शार्ट है, अभी मैंने पूरी बात नहीं लिखी है, बहुत ही शॉर्टकट है, वो पूरा जवाब सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगा दिए हैं, जिससे शो होता है कि काशी क्या है, काशी का धार्मिक महत्व क्या है। काशी एक नगरी नहीं है,
एक धार्मिक नगरी है। भगवान शिव ने स्वयं इसको बसाया था। जो पुराणों में और शास्त्रों में जो श्लोक हैं वो मैंने लगा दिए हैं, जिससे साबित होता है कि यहाँ ये एक जगह खाली एक मंदिर और मस्जिद का मामला नहीं है, बल्कि पूरा एरिया 5 करोड़ का एरिया वो अवमुक्त एरिया है। दूसरा, औरंगजेब जब आया था तो उसने किस ढंग से विध्वंस किया था, पर विध्वंस करने के बाद भी पूरा मंदिर विध्वंस नहीं कर पाया था, और मंदिर के जो शेष भाग थे उस पर हिंदू बराबर पूजा करते रहे। और अगर किसी मंदिर को आपने तोड़ भी लिया और किसी हिस्से पर काबिज भी हो गए तो उससे वो मस्जिद नहीं हो जाएगी, कि मस्जिद होने के लिए ज़रूरी कि पहले वक्फ हो। विदाउट वक्फ देयर कैन बी नो मॉस्क। ये बिल्कुल इसको कोई काट नहीं सकता है। वक्फ का मतलब होता है कि आप उस प्रॉपर्टी के मालिक हों और तभी आप वक्फ कर सकते हैं। अगर ऑलरेडी एक मंदिर है तो उस प्रॉपर्टी में देवता निवास कर रहे हैं, आप उसको वक्फ क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते।
हरिशंकर जी, आपने कहा कि करीब 200 पन्नों की रिपोर्ट आपने उससे ज़्यादा आपने सबमिट की है। कुछ 5 मुख्य बिंदु आप उसके बता पाएंगे कि किन टॉप 5 मुद्दे या फिर टॉप 5 बिंदु इस रिपोर्ट में जो आपने आज पेश करने वाले हैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट में?
देखिए, एक मुद्दा ये है कि काशी एक पौराणिक नगरी है, धार्मिक नगरी है, इसका धार्मिक महत्व है, और 5 करोड़ में के रेडियस में ये भगवान शिव ने स्वयं बसाया था। नंबर 2, ये अवमुक्त एरिया है जहाँ आदि विशेश्वर ज्योतिर्लिंग आज से कई लाख साल पहले जब सृष्टि जन्मी थी, गंगा जी के साथ भगवान शिव इसको न इस धरती पर लाए थे, वो काशी में ही आया था। तीसरा, यहाँ मंदिर भव्य मंदिर था। 1580 में राजा टोडरमल ने आखिरी बार, उसके पहले मंदिर बने थे छूटे थे, 1580 में आखिरी बार राजा टोडरमल ने यहाँ मंदिर बनवाया था, और उस मंदिर को औरंगजेब ने 1669-70 में तोड़वा दिया। और तोड़वाने के बाद भी जो ऊपरी हिस्सा तोड़ पाए, कोई ऊपरी हिस्से पर कब्जा कर पाए, और उसको उन्होंने कहा कि हम इसको मस्जिद यूज़ कर रहे हैं, जबकि कोई वक्फ डीड नहीं है, किसी प्रकार कोई वक्फ नहीं हुआ। और चौथी बात, जो कमिश्नर रिपोर्ट अभी आई है, उस कमिश्नर रिपोर्ट में भारी मात्रा में सब जिक्र है किस तरह से मंदिर के अवशेष मिले हैं। यहाँ की जो इसकी पश्चिमी दीवार है, पूरा का पूरा दीवार।
So you heard over there from the Hindu side lawyer Hari Shankar Jain as to what are the arguments that he's put forth in his report, his over 200-page report that he will be in fact putting before the Supreme Court. Now, the Gyanvapi survey report was submitted in the Varanasi Civil Court, hinting at a Hindu past of the mosque. The survey report says that there are carvings of the lotus, bell, kalash on the wall of the basement of the mosque. Nabila Jamal tells you what exactly has been found in the cellar of Gyanvapi.
As the debate rages on what exactly was found inside the Gyanvapi Mosque by the survey committee, India Today has managed to find a 12-page report that extensively describes the kind of religious symbols that they've spotted inside the Gyanvapi Mosque complex. This is exactly the 3D image of that mosque complex. In fact, the Gyanvapi Mosque shares a wall with the Kashi Vishwanath temple complex, which is why you see that Hindu symbolism, that temple-like structure that very clearly shows that there could have been a temple there which may have been desecrated for a mosque to be built. That is the in fact the Shringar Gauri complex there, where we're looking at the survey findings saying that that western wall that's aligned right by the Gyanvapi Mosque, at the back of the mosque, that western wall had large-scale Hindu symbols, all including the lotus, the damru, the trishul. You had symbols extensively signifying that this indeed was a temple at one point. This is what the survey finding says. It's now in court. The court needs to dissect that. And that particular area where you see the barricading, that's exactly where the wazukhana was or is, where they claim to have spotted a shivling, a 2.5 feet shivling that they claim to have spotted, which the Supreme Court has now asked to protect. That's where you see the barricading right now to protect the shivling.